안녕하세요. Good morning. It's like 10 o'clock. And I just had like the best morning ever. Like eating peanut butter out of a jar and dancing to Nicole C. Mullen in an empty apartment is just like an awesome way to worship God and start the morning. Anyway, I also dropped my camera, so I really hope this works. We are off. The church is closed today because it's Monday. So I'm gonna try to make it down to a fashion fabric district to get my squares of fabric for my quilt, and I need to make it to a bank. Shopping. Oh, sugar, that's in Korean. Hold on, I know how to do this. It's just not giving me the option of, there it is, tourism. English. Loading kitty. This one. Shopping. Fashion Town. See, it says Fashion Town. Now we know that that is the stop we're going to. Yay! This shows you that your train is coming. See, like, that's the stop before us, that's our stop, and that's the train we're waiting for, so we can see it coming along. It's kind of fun. These things smelled absolutely amazing, so I bought them. And they're like little pancakes with custard in them, but they're hot, and it's tasty. So, I think we're in the right city. Let's wander around. Yep, definitely in the right part of town. Not only do they have whole stores of trim, they have whole streets of stores of trim and towels. They are not small stores either. There are stores of just zippers. So many zippers. These things are like the biggest zippers ever. There are streets of leather. Yeah. Dress forms. Whole stores of dress forms. Yeah, I like this place a lot. There is feathers. And fur. And more fur. And feathers. Yay! Rope, if you ever needed some. Street of Awesome side 2. Yes, that is all baker's chocolate. They can sell pretty much anything here. Like, they were selling empty egg crates. I'm not sure the significance of an empty egg crate, or maybe they can just sell anything here, but yeah, like there, empty containers. I don't get it, but they're selling, so here we go. Because everyone should have the option of holographic silver hearts on their floor. Yarn store! So Korean pigeons are not only not afraid of you, they actually approach you. Yeah, we're walking down the stream. It's pretty. We crossed the stream thing. Cool, traditional looking aprons that also come in metallic gold. Yay! And there's an upstairs to this street that runs the whole length of this street. So this is where they make all that amazing trim that we just walked by. Yeah, so you know the t-shirt designs? That was her hand making each one. Yep. Sample pants. They've got everything. So they're not like jumping out to sell things to you. They're sort of just confident that their work is good enough and that you'll want their stuff. Oops, sorry. And that actually kind of makes me want to like buy everything. I'm not going to, but it's neat to see them just be like, hey, this is my stuff and you can buy it. And I also just mentioned that the ladies that carry the food around on their heads are amazing. Okay, so roofs are really cool places to go. Like, there's whole little apartments and people hang laundry, which I would have taken a picture of, but there was a guy there that really wanted me to smoke with him and I really didn't want to. But look at that cool floor. I like roofs. They're fun. So I sort of feel like I'm exiting Xanadu, but I'm not entirely sure where I just exited to. So let's go find food and stuff. So looking for fabric for all these trims, which are amazing. I still haven't found any actual just like fabric. I really wanted to buy one of those sample things, but they don't sell the samples, so bummer, because they're really pretty. Restaurants in tents. Yay! So I was called into a restaurant and suggested this. So I'm gonna eat it. Yay! And there's more. Yummy! And they cut things with scissors here. Okay, so we've made it to the books and hats section and towels. There are a lot of towels. I don't get why there are so many towels, but there are. Anyhow, so books. Woohoo! I think it's a Bible bookstore. Cool! Okay. We totally just found fabric. This way. So there are parts of this place that are like that are like amazing and quiet and you just like design your own stuff and whatnot and they're gorgeous. And then there are parts where you're just like buying fabric and like you get pushed and shoved and lost and I have no idea where I am in relation to this building, but it's awesome. Okay, so there are about 4 floors of this and it's amazing. I'm so excited. Ooh, I want to go this way. The floors are also really big, like I'd say 3 or 4 blocks long. It's very exciting. Okay, so I got my squares of fabric. I'm a happy camper. Uh-oh, there was so much fabric there that I wanted to buy. All this like light flowy stuff that you make skirts with that are like gorgeous. But I was good and I refrained. Oh, so much gorgeous fabric here. No idea. Okay, I went into what I thought was a train station and was confronted by cute colors. Oh, cute colors! And the colors lead to a train station. What do you know? I think it's cool that it's not like open tracks. Like there's a wall with a door and like both doors open before you can get on. So this is the same window that had like the 4 panels across, but you can slide them into the center and then you can slide open the windows because it's really warm out today. And so you can have open windows because everything slides. It's awesome. So this is one of the fabrics I got. I got it because back at home I go to a Korean church called Goodland Church, and one of my translators there is called, her name is Nari, and she mentioned that one of her favorite of their traditional clothing fabric choices is the striped kind. And so I found the striped kind, and there's actually a lot of different striped kinds, but I like this one the most, so I bought it because it's pretty. And it reminds me of Nari. Hi Nari! Okay, so the internet went out in the apartment that I live in. So I had to go to the coffee shop to check my email. Oh, the hardships in life. Actually, it's a fabulous coffee shop. I love that one. But now I'm gonna go check out around what's around here, see what's going on, because I got no other plans for today. Yay! So I found like Catholic Street. That's exciting. It's kind of weird that there's like a whole street of just like Catholic churches and there's little nuns running around and stuff. Like the street vendors are selling rosaries and it's kind of interesting. And now we're in another shopping section. Yay! Oh, those are cute. Okay, so I recorded this before, but I didn't record. So I'm recording it now. I went to dinner with a guy named Reverend Cha, maybe? I think it's Reverend Cha. And he is currently homeless. Although he's been to like Egypt and Chicago and he's really well educated. He speaks Hebrew and Greek and English and Korean and Chinese and like something else. And we had a great conversation. It was like a beautiful dinner type thing. It was like we talked about God and we talked about other cultures and we talked about food and we talked for like 2 hours. And he goes to the Youngnuk Church, not IWE, which is a ministry in Youngnuk Church, but he goes to the Korean service. And he also is the leader of a Bible study, prayer like group thing that meets on Mondays, and he's a really, really cool guy. He has this thing about the environment. He wants to promote clean air, which is good. We should have that. But I think to describe dinner would be beautiful. Like he knows so much scripture, and so it was just like scriptures, and we understood each other, and it was really beautiful. So, end of the day report. Didn't make it to Pastor Cha's prayer meeting, but I was thinking about dinner with him, because that was really the only human interaction I've had today. And he asked to pray grace over the food when I got there. And at this point, we didn't really know anything about each other. And the first thing he did was lead me in the sinner's prayer, or the salvation prayer, depending on what you want to call it. And I thought, wow, that's actually kind of bold. Like, he didn't know me from a hole in the wall. Of course, I wasn't offended by it, but others may be. And I thought, well, how, like, I would not have been that bold had I been taking a stranger out. Like, had I prayed grace instead of him, that's not what I would have done. And why would he, like, what part of God did he see to do that, right? This is my running question. And I thought about what he told me about God and his relationship with God. And one thing that kept coming up was how important God was. And I heard that in Japan too, that God was important. And I never understood why that was the first thing they thought of about God, is that he was important, or that he is important. And I think it's that importance gives God this position in their life that he should have, of being first. And if God is really first, then yeah, within the first 5 minutes of meeting a complete stranger and having dinner with them, you would make sure that they knew Jesus, because he is that important. And that is amazing to me. And I know I say that a lot, but that actually really hit me, that Jesus is important and that other people really do need to know him. So today, God is important.